Alright guys, so we're talking about eating yourself and vaginas that discharge blood.
No, you started by saying if a sandwich ate itself, would it be a cannibal? And I said probably because it's eating itself and that's the same species as itself. Then you said, but what if you took a bite out of yourself? Would that make you a cannibal? And I said, I don't know. There's probably a scientific word for
No,
self-eating.
I first went to the fact that actually I'm not actually sure what I went to, but anyways, I also mentioned the fact that when you are starving to death, your body will break itself down and eat itself technically.
I'm gonna
But
move my mic. Because remember before I recorded and I said, hey, I need to...
drop everything on the floor.
Wow.
Or you take a moment to clean that up.
Well,
Spill orange juice.
no, I keep... let's see, I keep...
Dildos.
No, not dildos. They're in the bottom
Ugh.
drawer.
Right.
This is gonna sound really fucking gay, isn't it?
Oh no.
Anyway,
Just
so
take those condoms out.
no, I went through one box when I was talking to you, and then I put it back.
Okay.
Now back to self-cannibalism, which is never the way we should ever start a video. 2 minutes in, and we're talking about fucking bullshit.
Also, I'd like to mention the fact that when the hot discharge of blood hit your face, it was warm. I just want to mention that that's kind of gross. Okay.
You were the one that felt that was gross.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I probably would just drank it like
Fuck
a warm
off!
drink.
You literally did not care about the blood or the chunks at all.
The
It
chunks
was...
are fine.
Fuck you!
It's
As soon
chewy
as I
and-
said, "Oh, was it hot?" I was like, "Yes, it was hot." And you were like, "Ugh, the heat is disgusting." The level of fucking... Oh my god.
Did you just have an aneurysm? That reminds me, I need to tell a 6-minute story before we start.
Please don't. I've got like a headache. I don't want to deal with stories right now.
So I walked into the mart. You know, the mart where just females sprout from the ground.
Like Pikmin.
Yeah, and I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna quickly grab something, some sweet to stick in my ass, so it makes me not want to kill myself. And so I got some sweets, or actually, I went and grabbed myself some drink, and then let's see what else did I get. I think I got some chips, and I went over to the candy aisle, and there's just short blonde haired.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, I wouldn't say her hair was blonde. It was like one of those like dyed kind of like an emo-y style like hair tone. And I was like, damn, I'd probably plow that. And she was just like standing there looking at candy. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna walk around to the opposite side so I can get over to where I wanted to go. So I just like went down a different aisle and got over there. And then she got close to that end, and I was like, fucking shit. And I waited like 5 seconds while she was picking some. And I was like, fuck it. And I'm like, excuse me. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. And I walked by. I was like, all right, let's just grab this. And then like when I went to grab something, like she grabbed something at the same time, and we were like 1 inch from each other's faces, and she smelled nice. And I was like, wow, that's pretty nice. And I was like, well, it's time for me to run away. So I ran away and I left. That's right. We need a 7-minute intro.
They
Okay,
don't
here
need
we
to
go,
keep
guys.
periodically increasing, okay?
All right. So today I was squatting over the toilet, and my ass was pretty fired up from the prior days of eating nothing but pizza and strawberries, and also I was having some different flavors of iced tea as well. So you can imagine the experience I had when I was squatting there, and I felt my asshole become fire, and I thought I had a Charizard firing a beam out of my asshole, and I was just squatting there shitting, and I think because I came back this morning from the other night, and the toilet was plugged up, and I was like, I wonder who could have done that.
Oh my god.
And so I had to go to the stall next to it and lay another shit in there. So, we'll find out if the toilet I actually just shit in a couple hours ago was plugged up. I didn't actually take the time to check if the MLG turd actually went down or not. But, Hey guys, welcome to the Chaos Head podcast where wherever we're on the head of the
Fuck
chaos,
off, fuck off, no!
Alright, so I was last night minding my own business, listening to music at about 12 o'clock at night because I couldn't sleep. And I eventually was like, I probably should just like go to sleep. I unplugged my ears from my shit phones, and then about like 30 minutes, I was just laying in bed, and then I hear my fire alarm going off, and a guy's voice been like, alert, alert, there is some bullshit going on in this building. Please find the nearest exit and fuck it. And I'm like, oh god, are you fucking kidding me? So it was 1:30 at night at that point. So I went outside and I'm like, this is so fucking gay. And like some police cars showed up instantly. When the police car shows up before everything else, you know something's going on. So I'm just standing there minding my own business, like everyone's out there. And the first thing I noticed is there's like this. I think this guy was either high or drunk. It's just, and he was like talking to this foreign exchange student. I think he was. So we have two of them. I couldn't tell. It was really dark. I think he was the Chinese foreign exchange student because like he was talking on his phone. It sounded like he was speaking Chinese. Anyways, so this guy's like really like he's like ooh like literally like a couple inches off this guy's face, like extremely close to this guy, and I'm like, it made me uncomfortable just watching that, and I can tell the guy was the Chinese guy was like, oh my, will you fuck off? Like because he was talking slurred and he could barely even understand him. Like I'm assuming his English isn't like the best, so it's probably extra hard to understand English when the guy's like high and drunk. So I was doing that for a little bit, and then like the guy just like kind of fucks off, and then like a chick and a dude, or a chick police officer and a guy police officer or whatever, they just like come out and like, all right, they pull out, first thing they do is like, all right, we're looking for a guy in like a gray sweatshirt or something, and he like did some bullshit. And what they do first is they shine the light on me, and of course, Dan, I'm wearing a gray T-shirt. So what they do is they're like, Steven, is that Steven? And this motherfucker shined that light so fucking long in my eyes. I'm like, motherfucker, my name ain't Steven. And then they fucking fucked off. And it was and of course, you know, we already know who the guy named Steven was, the drunk motherfucker, drunk high motherfucker that was the fucking Steven guy. Of course, the guy wasn't even wearing a fucking sweatshirt or anything that resembled their like what they were looking for. But yeah, they shined the light on in my eyes for like 30 seconds straight, and like, can you fuck off? And so yeah, that guy like he got like handcuffed and like brought away because he pulled the fire alarm for no reason in the middle of the night because he's a fucking bitch. And then yeah, that was really good. I went back inside and was like, well, I'm not fucking tired, so I started reading some manga, and then I ended up going to bed at about 4:30.
So, in the fellow tradition of not wanting to make 10-minute intros,
All right, I'll do it for you, Dan. No
fuck
worries.
you. All right, let's just do this normally. Okay, fuck you.
Today on cereal bowl, I got some Rice Krispies. All right, not just the normal shitty Rice Krispies. I got the like organic kind.
Oh my god.
And, yeah, it's pretty high. It's pretty highbrow brows, bushy brows. And so I put some milk in there, and yeah, drinking that and eating that.
What are you trying to tell people? Like how to make cereal or how to prepare cereal?
I'm telling them that the cause most likely of this gas outtake is because I had 3 bowls of cereal yesterday, and I'm another bowl of cereal this morning.
You know, not every recording session can be about you shitting your pants.
Hey, it's not my fault that every time I live, I have to eat milk and cause myself to blow shit out of my ass. So, now we need to talk about some stuff, Dan, alright? So, earlier, I went upstairs and, just because I couldn't find anything to eat, because I can't actually eat food, I said, fuck everything, and I got a big scoop of ice cream and scooped that into a big cup, and then I just poured a bunch of root beer on top. And I hope that my asshole will be firing cannons soon. I don't know if I want to tell this story, it's pretty lengthy. Oh, God. Anyway, so I have a Japanese professor. And not too long ago, I already told Dan about this. That I ordered a Japanese toilet because the American ones are shit. So now I have settings on side to spray my asshole. It has a setting for soft ass clean and hard ass clean.
Is that what he said?
He literally said there's 2 modes. He's like a mist mode for if your ass isn't really dirty. He literally is talking like this. And there's also the harder stream to get up into your asshole. He said that to Dan in class. I was like, oh my god.
Where's this guy?
He is the best teacher ever. And then when I went to class, he was we were like we just got like done with the topic, and then he like went off because he goes on random tangents because he's like a crazy bastard. He was just talking about like how much it costs to do surgeries and stuff in Japan compared to the United States, and he was like, Because he was talking about like an ass. Oh, he drew an ass cheeks on the whiteboard,
Oh my god.
and then it was like, see, this right here is this is how your asshole canal should look. And then he drew another picture. See, this is what happens if you sit down for too long. Your asshole, the inner walls start to come out, and your ass starts coming out of here. And so what you need to do is you need to get a surgery to they cut the extra skin in there and they put it up and they sew it together. And in order to get that surgery in here, it is $10,000. In Japan, it only cost me 500. So basically, it was like I sat down too much, so I ended up getting that because I didn't know that was a thing. So he had to get his ass like all sewed up, and he was like, for the first couple weeks, I couldn't close my asshole together, so I had to wear a pad so I didn't shit myself.
This dude, this fucking guy's a fucking champ.
Literally, everyone was just dying in class.
Why was he so comfortable telling people he had to wear shit pads? Because his asshole wouldn't close up.
And then he was like, all right, so get up, everyone. Go fucking walk so you don't have to get your asshole sewed. And so we all got up and went for a walk and took a break from class for a little bit.